Hello. So, can you see me? Well, just gonna copy paste this into Discord. Hello. So, can you see me? Well, just gonna copy paste this into Discord. Hello. So, can you see me? Well, just gonna copy paste this into Discord. So,
Hey, this is Kate.
on this. Oh. Alright, so in case anyone's watching, let's begin with the unboxings, shall we? I'm gonna first do the unboxings, and then I'm gonna do the finds showcase. So let's start with this box. I think this came from oh yeah, that was it was like games I bought of IDBLB Bruno on Nintendo Age. So let me just get this. Should be much easier to open packages with it. And so let's see what we've got. Actually, I know what we've got, but you don't know yet. Nice. So we're starting out with Final Fantasy III. Never played it, but always wanted to because I heard it was one of the best RPGs on the system. Yeah, pretty stoked to play this one. And if I'm not wrong, there are some Nintendo games, I mean NES games, on the bottom. So I have two games. We have Rainbow Islands. I actually have the European version already, but yeah, the US version is different. The label art and everything. So yeah, I already played it on an emulator once for the Nintendo Age contests. So here's that, I guess. And the second game I'm gonna open is King Neptune's Adventure. This one cost me a pretty penny, but yeah, it's the Call Dreams game, and those can be pretty rare, especially this one. This one's one of the rare ones. And I actually like the Call Dreams games, even though they're far from the best games ever made. I still pretty much like it. I like the Call Dreams games. Like Secret Scout was not as bad as people say. Like, yeah, it was bad, but it was in a so bad it's good sense. Good, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. Neptune's Adventure. Oh, here we also have another game sent to me by KevBot. Sent it to him for repairing because I don't know how to solder, so he changed the battery for me. Thanks. And yeah, let's proceed to the next unboxing, shall we? So this one is coming from Chile. Nice red box. And so for this up, this one is only NES games, but there's a pretty rare one in there. 2 rare games, but 1 pretty rare one. Pretty rare game. All right, so newspapers. I need to clean this up afterwards. It's gonna be a huge mess. So I need a place to put all these games I'm getting. So 2 pretty rare games. One is really good and one is really bad. Let's just open them. Open some stuff. Almost there. Feel. Oh, that's the good one. Not. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Yeah, got Wayne's World. It's probably one of the worst games on the NES, but hey, I needed it and it wasn't as expensive as Wayne's World usually gets. So yeah, it's nice to have it in the library, my library, I guess. Nice in a collector's sense, not a gamer sense, because the game is a complete pile of shit. But the other game is Ninja Gaiden Trilogy 3. Ninja Gaiden 3. I was thinking about Ninja Gaiden Trilogy because I made a Nintendo H post about it today. Actually, it's just right here. The one I found for $4 at a flea market way a long time ago. Back when games weren't as expensive as they are now. So we have a pretty nice slot from Chile, but also on Nintendo H from I don't remember the name. It was let me check. Just check who sold me this. So name was where is it? Just I think it would be better just to go directly on Nintendo Age. Oh, Pancho. All right. Next game is from oh, that one's from Neo Dolphino. That was a trade I made, like even before going on my Asian trip. I got it like arrived at my place pretty early, and now I can finally open it. This was like a trade for the Amazing Tater card I get for $3 the other day. I couldn't believe that one myself. I got some games that I really wanted. And fun fact, in this box, there's my 700th NES game. If you count the order I got them in. So yeah, opening this box, I'm gonna crack 700 games for the NES, which is pretty amazing. Well, I consider like PAL exclusives and and a few PAL games that had other titles like Probotector, for example. Different games. Like everyone has its own version, like of the set. Tracker section. Just kidding. I like your tracker. And two pre-rare Koei games in there. Yeah, Koei games. Those are real pain in the ass to get. And oh, actually, this one's my 700th game. Ta-da! Nobunaga's Ambition 2. This one is actually one of the few games that take up the whole cart, like the board takes up the whole cart, because it's an MMC5 game. And there's actually Nobunaga's face. A few nicks on Nobunaga's face, but nothing major. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Well, aside from the small nicks on Nobunaga, but I have way worse cards. Like, yeah, my DuckTales 2 is way worse, for example. So my Guerrilla War. And Rocky and Bowling, that's the worst card I have by far. But oh well. For the second game. L'Empereur. With good old Napoleon Bonaparte right here. Yeah, this one I believe is like $100 game. Something like that, and this one is like 100 something. I got like those two games plus $60 my way for my Amazing Theater card, so I think I got a sweet deal. Don't get even one Koei game every day, but that's pretty nice, I guess. And oh yeah, let's talk about for sale items on Discord. Just get this box. This one has like some games for sale because I bought it for just one game basically. It has a few games that I'm probably gonna sell. This one I found in Switzerland, so it wasn't too expensive actually. It's like a $8.75 a game or something. Just $70 for good games, so to show me. And there's a pretty rare one in the yeah, not too expensive one, but pretty rare one. Oh, it says Vielen Dank. Well, Vielen Dank to you too. Forgot my German. But yeah, I bought it from the German part of Switzerland, as you can see. And what do we have here? Oh, it even has a manual. Nice. Got Mickey Mouse get paid with a manual. I'm like keeping that one down. Yeah, I don't think my Mickey Mouse. Well, it's kind of dirty on the label. Don't know if you can see it. I'm actually gonna turn on the lights because it kind of gets pretty dark right now. I think we'll be better off like that with the lights. So, Mickey Mouse get paid. If you can see, there's a bit of dirt right here. Yeah, still having the manual is so nice. Didn't expect it. And for $8.75, it's not too shabby, so thanks a lot, man. But unfortunately, only Mickey Mouse Cafe has the manual. Oh, here's Batman. Those are also US games, so definitely gonna replace my PAL version because 60 Hertz. Hey, I just wanted to play this one again not too long ago. And wait a second. No, it's just thought it was something for hybrid, but no, just it lifted. Felt pretty nice to have Batman. Gonna sell the PAL version. Someone here. Yeah, next. Pinball Quest. Don't know how my cart looks right now. Need to check. Yeah, I'm gonna sell on these two because one I already had. Same with this one, Astyonix. Those are actually for sale. Those two. In case you want them, just PM me on Nintendo Age or on the Nintendo Age Discord. You can like, I don't know if you can PM people on Discord. Quite new to Discord actually. Oh, I was joking about this one on Discord the other day. Anticipation. Best box art ever. Oh, this is the pretty rare one. Destiny of an Emperor by Capcom. Yeah, this one I already have. Maybe I'm actually gonna keep that one. Don't know about the state of my other cards. Well, I'll see. One of my two Destiny of an Emperor is definitely for sale, so if you want it, along with these. Except Anticipation, because let's face it, how can I sell Anticipation? This game's so good. The best game ever. Oh, nice. This one's the game the reason I bought a lot. Batman Returns. This one's when I actually missed out on it several times. But yeah, finally have it in. US version, nice, so 60 hertz. No stupid 50 hertz. And last but not least, another one I'm gonna replace. Because again, 60 hertz. I mean, it's Bigfoot. Yeah, it's pretty crappy, but actually, I read an article like from the programmer of this game for the the racing parts. No, not the racing part. The game is a racing game either way, but like on the split screen. Actually, pretty impressive split screen on the NES, which isn't done in many games. Like I know a homebrew game that does it, but this is, I think this might be the only game that did split screen, actual split screen on the NES. So gameplay is not good, but from a technical standpoint, it isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. It's especially nice for me. I'm a programmer, so yeah. If you want any of those games, the rest of them I'm gonna sell either locally or I'm gonna keep them for my collection. But if you want either one of these, either PM me on Nintendo Age or send me a message on Discord, which I'll end up PMing you on Nintendo Age either way. Oh, actually, Pinball was a bit discolored on this side. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Oh well. Let's go with the next box. So this one's from, I think this one's from Belgium. This one's from Belgium, I think. Let's open it. Oh, crap. Styrofoam. Great. When I had like send something to the post office, like, oh, I can't see an NES game. Send something to the post office, like, no, like they didn't know how much it was. They needed to know, but it wasn't too expensive, so I didn't have to pay anything, luckily. Right, so we have an NES game. Nice. I think this was like 20 bucks or something. Still, I think it's like 40 right now. It's Little Ninja Brothers. You can't see it right now, but yeah, I'm just opening it. It's pretty well wrapped, actually. I gotta give them credit for that. Come on. It's open. Actually bought another game from the same seller because shipping was a bit expensive on this one. Though it was from Europe. So I bought another game like combine shipping and save up on shipping, which is gonna come soon. No Bulbasaur. You want some Bulbasaurs? There's the Bulbasaur. Let me just blind Discord. And so yeah, Little Ninja Brothers. Actually, it's like nicking the plastic here, but the label's fine, so that's always nice. Few nicks on the plastic. Like, what happened here? That's weird. Never seen those. Huh. It's really interesting. Somehow the label's unscathed. That's interesting. Oh well, Little Ninja Brothers. I always wanted this game. Ever since I tried Scheherazade. It's made by the same developer, Culture Brain. And almost forgot I still have another game in this very box. I don't know if you can already see it, because I can't see my stream. Let me just go back to the stream. The Wii game. I heard it was kind of good, actually. It's can't see it right now through the plastic. It's so hard to unpack. Which actually isn't a bad thing, since games don't get damaged that way. Only they were already damaged to begin with. Ninja Brothers card. I still don't know what could cause those things in the cards. Card trash, I know it's. I've seen such weird nicks just on the card. Oh well. Either way, here's Mad World. Almost got the packing out. Here we go. Yeah, I really like the art style, so that's why I wanted to try this one. It was pretty cheap, so I bought it because it was cheap and because I just had to buy a game. Wow. There's a small shred on the manual here. You can't see it. It's not too big though. And here's the game I wanted to try, and I just had an occasion where I could buy it. So I did. Manual here, and let's continue with a package I actually sent myself from Korea for a pretty dumb reason, actually, because well, when I went to Japan, you have to fill out the form in the plane. In this form, you have to agree you won't bring bootleg stuff into Japan. And this one I bought in Korea, and it was actually a pretty funny bootleg. One I really wanted to try out. Here it is. It's Pokemon Silver on the Famicom. Yeah. I was pretty surprised when I saw it. I always wanted to try one of those Chinese bootlegs, have like Pokemon Silver or Zelda on it. And I found this one, so I decided to try it out. It could be pretty funny, actually. I probably won't be able to understand a single thing because it's in Chinese, but it's a bootleg. And here's a few more. There's a few more games packages. There's one from Fuji. Thanks a lot, man. The trade for my Lion King, and it's the best game ever. It's Fisher-Price Firehouse Rescue. I always wanted to play this. Like, screw Ninja Gaiden. I'm gonna play some Fisher-Price Firehouse Rescue. Only problem, maybe some consider it not to be as good as Fisher-Price Perfect Fit. But yeah, I think Firehouse Rescue is more of my thing. And so this. Oh yeah, I know which one it is. Finally found a good deal on this one. Also missed out on it a few times. And another NES games. And there's also a word from the seller. It's all in French, and I'm going to translate it. Merci à vous pour votre achat. Je vous souhaite bonne réception et bon jeu. Cordialement, Shirley. So, hello. Thanks for buying the game, and I wish you a good reception of the cart and a good game. Sincerely, Shirley. And it's Wizardry 2, Knight of Diamonds. Pretty uncommon game from ASCII. Oh shit, there's duct tape all over the cart. Nah, just got off easily. This one's probably the best looking game of all the games I've seen. Pretty minty. Especially for a game I'm probably never ever gonna play because I suck at these games. I suck at those old ass dungeon crawlers on the NES. I think they have aged rather poorly, my humble opinion. But I'm sure, I think some people actually enjoy these. And Roth is making a homebrew out of it. Candelabra Estosor or something like that. I'd love to see it actually. Because Roth makes some pretty good games on the NES. Meta Wizard is fantastic, so I'm sure he could turn one of those dungeon crawlers pretty good. And I think I have some more packages in here. Or no, that was my last. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the everything toppled and fell over. Nice. So I'm gonna do the pickups now. So first I got 2 Switch games. This one I got in Hong Kong. It's the American version of Puyo Puyo Tetris. This one I don't think we ever got a physical version in Europe. It's always nice to have a physical version. And I always wanted to try this game, so hey. And the other game I got is a game I actually really like on the NES, and they made like a new installment on the Switch. It's called Minna de Wai Spelunker. So if you can't read Japanese, it's Spelunker. And he's in Japan, he's like as the weakest game character ever. And that's like the whole point of the game. It's like your character, like if you jump off a ledge, you just fall a few centimeters, he dies. Everything. Even though like the NES version is considered to be like a bad game, I really enjoy it. And I don't think it's bad. It's like Once you get used to the controls, it's a pretty fun game. A bit too short, but it's an early game. Maybe unseal it. See what's inside. Hey. That smell. New games. Not the same actually as other games. Oh no, it's the same. I love it. Oh, there's a little member card for Squeenix. It's on Japanese. It says Point card, koko kara Square member members site ni access. So it's like from now on you can get access to the members club on the Square Enix site, the Japanese one. Maybe hold on to that one until I get my internship in Japan next year. I mean, a student exchange, and see what it's all about. Maybe I can get cool goodies from Square Enix, which wouldn't be too bad actually. So yeah, 2 Switch games. Here's a few SNES games. I mean, Super Famicom games. I got some more inside the bag. Here's Super Mario Kart. It was 300 yen, $3. So yeah, I bought it. I thought like my Airbnb would have a TV, but my host didn't have a TV unfortunately, so I couldn't play this with him. Major bummer, but probably gonna sell it now because I have the US version, which is exactly the same actually, just in English. Found like Uno. I don't know how you can. Well, it has to be one player because like everyone has to have its own cards at Uno. But yeah, I really liked Uno as a kid. I always played with my grandma, and I was surprised to see a Super Famicom game on it. Fun. Got it because of the cover. Don't know if it's like a strategy game. Like there were many such games, especially on the PC Engine. It's called Luna Strike. Some mech on it, so yeah, the cover looked cool, so I bought it. And the last game I bought for the, actually not the last because I still have some boxed ones, was Final Stretch. Again, I don't know anything about this game. No, I really don't know what this could be. Could be one of those strategy games or like visual novels. I have no idea what it is, but oh well. Let's proceed to some Virtual Boy games I got. Really need to actually prepare my Virtual Boy. I believe you can like put it in the oven. Put the lenses or something like that in the oven. I don't remember precisely. So here's our first game. It's Puroyaku 95. Yeah, it's made by Kemco, I think. That was a version released in the United States. I don't know. Oh, this one I really like. It's V-Tetris, basically Tetris on the Virtual Boy, and I pretty much enjoyed this version of Tetris, actually. It was the only reason I played my Virtual Boy until recently, when the lenses decided to give out. So yeah, I need to repair it then. This is the box version I got. I have a card, but the box is pretty sweet. Next one is Galactic Pinball game. It's on the Virtual Boy, so it's gonna be pretty much red and black pinball game. Oh, got Red Alarm. It's called a virtual 3D shooting game on the back. And I don't know if it made it stateside, this one. Not sure, but thought it looked interesting, so I picked it up. He had a ton of those Virtual Boy games for cheap, so I just went ahead and bought them. This one is like a Bomberman game. for the Virtual Boy called Tobidase Banibon. And I think it's like a puzzle game. It's made by Hudson, so it can't be that bad. And last but not, oh wait a second, actually I think that was oh no, I think I still have one. I still have one game left with the Virtual Boy. I just don't know where it fell. Or was this all? Is this already it? Ah. Well, maybe if I don't remember it, it was not that good of a game. Now, I'm not sure now if I actually got one more Virtual Boy game, or maybe like I forgot it at the airport or something, because like I was stopped by security because I had so many games. Like wondering why do you have so many electronics. I had to open up my bag, and it was kind of in a hurry. But I'm pretty sure I had the sixth one. That's weird. Well, it's probably on the bottom of the bag being crushed. Well, yeah. Oh well. Let's not think about it too much, and let's see. For example, this game. Chojin Sentai Jetman. It's one of the Super Sentai games made by Natsume. It wasn't too cheap, but I think it was still a good deal for what it was. I don't remember how much it was, but yeah, I heard this one was pretty good, so I ended up getting it. And another game I got, because I brought my DS and I wanted to just a simple Game Boy game, and this one was really cheap. It's called Z Trump, like Trump cards, not Donald Trump. Although having like a Donald Trump game where you can fire people and do prison stuff or something like that would be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, it's part of the simple game series. Like those D3 publisher made lots of budget games that were, well, simple, as the title says. Some of them are pretty fun, some of them are weird, some of them are complete crap. Yeah, I think this could be actually a fun series to collect, but the thing is, it was only released in Japan, so right now I don't feel like importing all of them because there are just so many of them. Oh well. Let's continue with some more Super Famicom games. Got Yoshi's Island for $5. It's really nice. I really love this game. Played it all the time as a kid. Had the Game Boy Advance version, and now I have the Super Nintendo version. Both games are amazing. And yeah, when I saw this one for $5, I just couldn't pass it up. It was also in the junk section, even though it was boxed and in pretty good condition. I think like maybe it didn't have the manual or something. Oh yeah, it didn't have the manual, but who cares? It's a box. Oh shit! It's a box copy of Yoshi's Island. Let me put it back. Like that. Second game I got for the box Super Famicom game is Mario and Wario. Also in the box, and actually it was like had like 30% off or something like that because the box is kind of trashed. But the game is nice inside. And I heard this one was also pretty good and never came out in the West. Oh, the manual is also pretty trashed, as you can see. But it had like the quick instruction sheet or something like that. Yeah, it's a mouse game, you can see. And I don't have that many mouse games. I have pieces. So it's pretty good. I'd recommend it. Yeah, it was pretty nice to see this one. I want to try it out because it's a mouse game. And oh, there's some more. Oh, before that, show the Game Boy games. We got Tetris Blast. We got this one in Korea. I like Tetris games, and I didn't have this one, so I picked it up. And here's Metroid 2: Return of Samus. Actually, pre-ordered the Legacy version today, the Legacy edition of the remake, which in Europe we actually got a pretty nice collector's edition. Don't know about it, just Google it. It's really nice, especially for Metroid fans. So yeah, I wanted to try the original, and this one was only $10, and here it's a bit more expensive. And I never saw the Western release. But yeah, Metroid 2. And here's a few games I got actually for, to tell the truth, for reselling here because the trip cost me a bit of money. And actually, those are pretty expensive around here. Got some RPGs, Saga, Dragon Quests. Also have some Final Fantasies there. Those are the back of piece, so I just got them. Oh, someone just. No, not for me. And some more Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Romancing Saga. And yeah, those are just trade bait, also for some stores. Like, I know a place in Geneva, like the flea market, where they sell games, they trade and stuff. So I always trade some of the stuff here. I found on my trips and all. This is also this one I also got it for trades. I actually saw it in the local thrift store. It was like $35. I got this one for $1, so it's always pretty nice to like get a $14 profit just to buy more games. Has all the discs and all. Oh, here's what I was really looking for in Japan. PC Engine games. So first we have Hatris. I have the NES version. I quite like it actually. And when I saw there was a version for the PC Engine, I just had to get it. Hatris and oh, Parodius, same as Hatris. There's a version of Parodius only released in Europe for the NES. And even though this one has some slowdown, like the NES version, I pretty much enjoy it. And when I saw this one, and for pretty cheap actually, I just had to have it. And oh, this one was the one I wanted the most. It's Pishi Denjin, or Erzonk. The Japanese version actually has more features than the American version, Erzonk, because Erzonk was quite a bit censored. Like in Erzonk, I think I don't remember what the bomb is, but in Japan he actually takes a shit, a pink shit with sunglasses. So attacking with a pink shit with sunglasses is like good enough reason to pick up a game, I think. And oh my god. Oh my god. You know what these are? They're like the PC Engine porn games. Find quite a few of them. And I actually have like Strip Fighter, which is pretty funny. It's like a Street Fighter clone, but like there's only ladies in it. And when you defeat them, they actually take off their clothes. And so yeah, I was just blown away. They could do like sexy rip-offs like that back in the day. So I just decided, hey, if I find some more, I should just get them. So I did. Yeah, this one's Mahjong. This one's Hanafuda. There's poker. So yeah, PC Engine porn games. Unfortunately, they're not Pinasians. I'd love to have Pinasians. They're so expensive, unfortunately. Next, we have some. Those are Namco games. I have Pac-Land. I have the Famicom version, and it was actually a pretty early release for the Famicom. And never played the TurboGrafx version or the PC Engine version, so quite looking forward to it. For that, we have Galaga 88, also by Namco, and yeah, I like Galaga, so I thought I would give this one a try. After that, this one I had no idea what kind of game it was. I think it's a shooter. Just bought it because it looked fun. It's called Barumba. Yeah, Barumba. And last but not least, for the Namco games, we have Dragon Spirit. It was pretty cheap, and actually the NES version is pretty cheap and pretty good, so I figured the TurboGrafx version would also be pretty cheap and pretty good when I saw the price. I hope. Oh, this one's probably one of the ones I paid the most for. It's Gunhead, or Blazing Lasers, if you're in the US. This one is like the one I wanted the most out of the PC Engine games. I was searching in Japan. Yeah. 4,400 yen, yeah, that's one of the ones I paid the most for. Yeah, it still feels good to have it. Next we have, oh, this one is, I got a pretty good deal on it, Superstar Soldier. And yeah, the Star Soldier series is pretty good on the PC Engine. I have Final Soldier. And yeah, here's Superstar Soldier. I just want to have a Soldier Blade now, but this one's the most expensive of the bunch. But I also heard it was the best of the bunch. So yeah, Superstar Soldier. Oh, I have Bomberman. Always nice to have some Bomberman. Oh, this one's Alien Crush, like a pinball game with an alien theme. I think there was also Devil's Crush, but this one is pretty much more expensive. So I just had to settle for Alien Crush, which is also pretty good, I heard. After that, we have Space Harrier. Don't know how good it is, but it's made by the same developers that did Altered Beast, which is terrible game on the PC Engine. Don't have high expectations for the sport. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Never played it. Next we have, oh, this one I actually wanted. It's one of the games that I was actively searching for. It's called Wolfeed, and it's like a sequel to Kicks or Quicks. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, I also like Quicks on the NES. So I decided to buy the sequel for the PC Engine, Wolfeed. And last but not least, for the PC Engine games, we have Moto Roader. This one is one I have no idea what it is, but it has cars, so maybe it's a racing game, maybe it's like a car RPG, because this developer made a lot of like RPGs and strategy games. So yeah, it could be anything, but I have to suspect it's more of a racing game. And yeah, that's it for the PCE games. Oh, actually, I just found the last Virtual Boy game. It's a golf game, so maybe that's why I just forget about it. Just another golf game. So many of them already. Not on the Virtual Boy, but on the NES and Super NES and all. Yeah, so many golf games. There's a few consoles I bought. The Game Boy Color with another Metroid 2 Return of Samus here. This one I bought, but the battery didn't work, unfortunately. So I bought the second one and the battery works, which is pretty nice. And second console I bought is a Neo Geo Pocket Color, because I actually have a few Neo Geo Pocket Color games, but I didn't have a console, so I had to buy one. There's like a slot game, patchy slot game called Del Sol in it. I bought this one because it was the cheapest, and I know why, because it's not very good. It's just like a slot machine. So yeah, that's all about consoles. And there's a few Famicom games in here too. So let's talk about these, shall we? First we have Akumajo Densetsu, which I really wanted because it's Castlevania 3 with even better music because of the VRC6 chip. I always wanted to hear like the actual version of the songs, so I bought this one. This one was actually like on sale when I bought it. I bought it with another game that was actually in the stack, Tokyu Shirei Soulbrain, which is the Japanese version of Shatterhand, which is again one of my favorite games on the NES. And this one has a level that was removed in the American version, so yeah, I basically got it just so I can play this level, and to play also like the Super Sentai version of my favorite game, of one of my favorite games on the NES. Probably my second favorite, I think, on the NES, because I don't know why I just like Die Hard so much. Pretty weird, but oh well. Next we have Ball Blazer and Onyanko Town. I didn't know they made a Ball Blazer port on the NES, and by the looks of it, I think it's not gonna be a very good port. But who knows? Maybe it's the best port I didn't even know of. I have to play it then. And oh, Super Xevious Gold card, nice. Don't know how different it is from regular Xevious, but it was gold, and it was cheap, so I bought it. Next, I bought the Goonies game. Heard it was also good, but actually never seen the movie. But I know the NES version was the original Famicom game was pretty good, so I bought it. I actually already have it on one of my Chinese bootleg multi cards, but having the original is always nice, I guess. And this one's Shanghai, which is like a Mahjong Solitaire, and it's made by Sunsoft, so it was the cool Sunsoft music. It was pretty cheap also, so that's always a plus for me. And what do we have here? Oh, I have one more Famicom game. It's called Hottaman no Chike Tanken. It's like Hutterman's underground expedition. Yeah, but it also looked pretty cool. There's like a huge ant. Kind of looks like Spelunker, so maybe it's as good as Spelunker. As good as far as good goes with Spelunker. It's a bit expensive, but this one got me intrigued about it. And oh, here's some disk system games. I'm actually gonna buy a new Twin Famicom because my Twin Famicom, I wanted to like clean the second control's microphone, but it had one stripped screw and I just couldn't take it out. So I might as well like sell it, and because like the FDS works on it, so might as well just sell it. Even though the microphone might get like a little bad when you turn it on, because I really wanted to clean microphone to test this one out with the Pulse Voice, the original Zelda, but on the disk system. I really wanted to test it out, just for the Pulse Voice, yelling swear words at the TV just to have the Pulse Voice die. I just wanted to do that. So, and this was also pretty cheap. It's like 1,000 yen or something. I don't remember, but I remember it being cheap. Oh, I think if you were on Discord the other day, you know of this one, the Turbo Dick. Yeah, it's supposed to be disc, but I guess the Chinese bootlegger that did this clearly wasn't too good at English. Yeah, there's the Turbo Dick. Here's one copy of Metroid, because this one only had the cart, and then I found a cheaper one with the manual. So I have 2 copies of Metroid. This one I'm probably also gonna sell. And the game we have, Electrician. This one was this one is I saw it on the Corey's Instagram, Mr. Wonderful's Instagram, and I was also searching for this one when I was in Japan, and I found it, so I bought it, and I'm gonna test it out as soon as I get my my new Twin Famicom. So that's all as far. And based on an old anime about baseball. Yeah, it's gonna be too good. Yeah, this one is a very well-known Kusoge. The music isn't too bad on it. Still, the gameplay is absolutely ass, and I just wanted to try it because, as you could tell, I really like shitty games for some reason. This one is also known for being quite shitty. The original Black Bass, not the one that was also released in the US. This is like the one before that, and I heard it was pretty bad, so I also got it. It was also cheap, so most of these games were really cheap, so that's always nice. Have cheap games instead of the really expensive ones we get over here. Here's Gorby no Pipeline, like Gorbachev's pipeline. Obviously, they were trying to capitalize on Tetris, the Russian theme. And yeah, there's actually Gorbachev on the game with his little spot on his head. Yeah, that looked pretty nice, so I picked it up. And I think it was made by Compile, who made Gunneck also. So that's one more reason to get it, I guess. Here's Hello Kitty World, which is like a balloon, not Balloon Fight, Balloon Kid. It's like a version of Balloon Kid on the NES, but on the Famicom, I mean, but with Hello Kitty characters on it. And I saw it playing on the NES Marathon. So yeah, I decided to pick it up because I like Balloon Kid, and even though it's like Hello Kitty characters, I heard it wasn't too bad. And this one, yet again, was cheap. So that's one more reason to get it, I guess. And oh, actually, I have some more, but the last one from this pile was Mega Man 4 or Rockman 4, which is under 1,000 yen, which isn't too bad, I think. I have the NES version, but I found the Famicom version, so I just went ahead and bought it. And here's the last few games I got. There are a little tin of Welch candies. So what do we have in here? Ooh, nice. I have an expansion pack. This one was for 100 yen for an expansion pack. So I think that was a pretty good deal. Next we have I have a WonderSwan game. It's called O-chan no Oekaki Logiku. And it's a game with Hebereke characters. Okay, Hebereke was a series that was had a few games here in Europe, like for the SNES mostly. There was also Euphoria that was in the same series. And I saw this game and I decided to get it because I have a WonderSwan and I didn't have any games for it. So I went ahead and bought it. Next we have, well, it's kind of stuck in there. I don't know how I got it in the first place. Next one we have is Twinbee, or Twinbee, as it says here in Japanese. Yeah, I like the SNES version, like Poppin' Twinbee. So I got the original. And next we have oh, this one was also pretty expensive, but this was again one of the games I really want to get. Another game by Natsume. It's called Mitsume ga Toru, or I think it's also known as the Three-Eyed One. It's based on like an anime or manga from Tezuka, and the game is really, really, really good. Actually, I played it on an emulator. It's the first level, and feels like one of the other Natsume games on the NES, like Shatterhand, the Jetman game I showed earlier, but also Shadow the Ninja, Scat. All pretty good games, so I had to get this one. And our penultimate game is Layla. This is another like quite obscure Famicom game, but that's also pretty good. This one was like also a bit expensive, but I heard good things about it, so I decided to go ahead and buy it, even though it was a bit expensive. And it's also one of the first games to have female protagonists. Don't know if I think it came out after Metroid, but yeah, it's quite interesting to see that, especially with social justice warriors rambling about it these days. It's fun to see, like back in the day, there still were games with female protagonists. And at last but not least, this one I only got because how the card looked. I think it looks pretty slick. It's a Mahjong game, but I got it because it's an MMC5 game, and I'm a nerd, so that kind of stuff kind of appeals to me. And also the card looks like a Mahjong tile. It's like the same color scheme, which I thought was pretty nice. Some people actually got creative with the Famicom shell design. So yeah, I think that was all. Hope you liked it. Hope I wasn't too shitty at my first unboxing live stream. And yeah, I think I have to go play all these games right now, which is gonna take some time. and I also need to clean up all the mess I made with the boxes. So without further ado, this is Vectrex signing out. Goodbye. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Goodbye.